Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's Pete J.
We're back home in Phoenix, Arizona for one more game here at Red Rock Park. It's good to be home, but I don't think we're going to unpack our bags, though. We're only in town for one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But this is game 30 of the 44-game season, so we're coming down to the last 14 games of the season, Tom.
Yeah. As you pull away from our home shot there, Phoenix, you can see right here, it's all on the last page. We've already got the top one, number 29. We won that last game against the Heaters. We'll talk about that. I guess we'll talk about it right now. Pete, top of the 13th, Barney Bryan comes up, and he's going to hit one in the center field. It's an RBI that ends up being the winning run, makes it 3-2 Beewolves, and the Beewolves win a huge, long, protracted battle, Pete.
Yes, sir. It took 13 to decide that one, but again, we talked about it. It's this struggling offense for the Beewolves. I mean, like you said, they scored 2, and then really didn't score again until the 13th inning. There's a whole lot of. I mean, I think we would have to go back over the last 2, possibly 3 games, and add up the number of innings where they haven't put anything on the board, and I think we'd be astonished at how many innings they go through without putting any runs on the board. So they really, especially like we said, going through, we come down to the end of the regular season. We could start talking playoffs soon. They're going to have to get that offense really starting to churn.
Yeah, and it's funny. Yeah, anytime the rookies end up winning the game for you, you're having problems as a starter. You should be ashamed. Yeah. But it's feast or famine for the Beewolves because we still have the highest run differential in the league, which means we have dominating offense. They're either not doing anything or they're just crushing it. Seems to be no middle ground. I mean, I looked
exactly.
There are 5 games this season we had double-digit runs.
Yeah, and those are few and far between. So, yeah, but I'm heartened by the fact that the young guys are starting to step up a little bit. We can maybe think about cutting some larger salaries, maybe start to do some more development work as we come down the stretch here. But, and once again, the other thing I wanted to mention was Hurley Bender throws another great game, and yet he does not get the win. Gasser Morris winds up with the win in the end, but he pitched his heart out in that game and held the Heaters really off the board. I don't know when the 2 runs were scored. Like you were saying, it came late, so I don't know if it was off of Bender or if it was off somebody else. But poor guy stuck at 2 wins and just cannot seem to get any run support to help him get over that hump.
Yeah, it's a shame. Played great. There's 18 other games to tell you about before we get into the standings and what that looks like here. So why don't you start off, Pete? The Arctics, we're back in Phoenix here against the Sandcats. What happened?
Sandcats host the Arctics. It's back and forth. The Arctics win at 6-3 and 10.
The Nemesis in San Diego, the Moonstars, and the Nemesis won big 7-1.
Wild Pigs taking on the Moose. The Moose are out, and they're going to hold on to win 9-1.
Yeah, front runners were at the Sirloins in St. Louis. Sirloins took them 4-2.
Gold Coats taking on the Platypi. The Gold Coats out to an early lead. The Platypi try to make it a game, but the Gold Coats would win it 7-3.
The Warblers up in Tacoma at the Herbivores, and the Herbivores won that one close, 4-3.
Freebooters taking on the Buzzers. If Freebooters take out early lead, they'll hold on and win 6-3.
Freedom are at the Hot Corners in St. Louis. It's close, real close, but the Hot Corners took them 5-4.
Sawteeth taking on the Water Bullets. Sawteeth out, and they're going to hold on, and they're going to take it going away 8-3.
The Moonstars and the Outlaws, it's Moonstars 4-1.
Crocs taking on our sister team, the Sandcats. Sandcats win at 6-1.
Dolph Stake home run. Jacks at the Nemesis, and the Nemesis won at 5-1.
Jeez. Buzzards taking on the Overdogs. It's a low-scoring event until the Overdogs break it open. They're going to win at 6-3.
Arctics at the Freedom Philadelphia. Arctics 1-0.
Heaters taking on the Grapplers. Heaters out to an early lead. Grapplers try to come back, but the Heaters will hold on and win 3-2.
The Warblers and the Blowfish. Blowfish 4-1.
Wide Loads and the Gold Coats. It's a back-and-forth battle. In the end, it's going to wind up being the Gold Coats 6-3.
Burners were Fort Lauderdale Freebooters. Close game. Oh, real close. And then, the Freebooters ended up winning 8-7.
In 16 innings. 16 innings it took to decide that one. You can tell we're getting into toward the end of the season. Everybody's playing till the last out, and they're not giving anything up. In the Pioneer Conference, Pathfinder Division, the Blowfish sit atop the Pathfinder with a record of 24-6. They have a 7-game lead over the second-place Freedom, who have a record of 17-13. Blowfish with a plus 42 run differential, the best in the Pioneer Conference.
That's real good. Yeah, only just one below us, and we don't have the best anymore either. In the Uncharted Division, it's a San Diego Platypi out in front with a plus 28 run differential. They got a full 3-game lead ahead of the Oakland Outlaws, who are 15-14.
And then down in the Journey Division, the Grapplers with a record of 17-13 and a plus 30 run differential. They have a 1-game lead over the second-place Arctics, who have a record of 16-14 and a plus 14 run differential.
Wow. In our conference, Explorer Conference, Seafair Division, Houston Jacks out front like they've been all season long.
Yeah.
Plus 28 run differential. They're 20-10 and have a full 4-game lead ahead of the California Goldcoats, who are 16-14.
Holy cow. And then in our very own trade division, those nasty Nemesis with a record of 22-8 and a plus 51 run differential, the best in the league this season, Tommy. They have a 2.5-game lead over our very own Beewolves, who sit in second place with a record of 19-10. We have a plus 43 run differential. Behind us in third place, the Sirloins with a record of 15-14. They're 6.5 games out of first place. The Herbivores in fourth place with a record of 13-16 are 8.5 games out of first place. And then rounding out the trade division, the poor Water Bullets, who have just not been able to put it together this year. They're in last place with a record of 10-19 and 11.5 games out of first.
Wow. And as great as the Nemesis are doing, they're still being outshined by the Blowfish. 24-6. It's just insane. An 80% win rate.
That is going to be a mountain to climb when you get to the championships, that's for sure.
Yeah. The Curiosity Division, it is the San Jose Sawteeth out in front this time. They've got they're 17-13. They got a 1-game lead over the San Diego Moonstars, who are 16-14.
Yes, sir.
And then let's take a look real quick at the, if you don't mind, at the, what's it called? The wild card. Always.
You got it.
I'll do the conference, Pioneer Conference.
All right.
The Philadelphia Freedom are out right now. They've got only a 1/2-game lead over the Crocodons. The Freedom are 17-13, Crocodons 16-13. So it's really up in the air. I mean, even the Sandcats are only 2 games back. That's going to be tough down the line.
And what you got to keep an eye on is the Burners and the Arctics, both with positive double-digit run differentials, and they're only a game back. So in a tie, obviously, it's the run differential will determine who wins it. So, the Burners and the Arctics are not that far out either, and obviously, with much better run differentials, they would put the Freedom and the Crocodons in the rear view pretty quickly. I was
going to say real quick, I didn't even notice, but the Moose and the Heaters both last place. Both Detroit teams just suck this year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a rough go in Detroit. Over in the Explorer Conference, the Beewolves pretty much have a lock on the wild card right now. They're 19-10. Winning percentage is .655 with a plus 43 run differential. The next 2 teams, the Gold Coats Moonstars, records of 16-14, 3.5 games behind us. Gold Coats with a plus 14 run differential, and the Moonstars with a plus 12. So again, a tie isn't going to help them. They're going to have to wind up trying to come in with a better record than the Beewolves if they want to have any chance at the wild card this year.
Yeah, and I know he says pretty much locked up, but like it is possible the Gold Coats can go on a tear and the Beewolves could go on a slide, and
it's true.
It could, I mean, with as many games as there are left, but not
That's
like if things keep going the way they are, or anything like that. Yeah, I think we got that. I think we hopefully, knock on wood, got that in the bag. Okay, we're at game 30 of 44. The Michigan Moose are in town. The 11-18 Michigan Moose, last place in the extreme bullpen beasts. Look at it, it's a hill from left to right. Their bullpen's great. Their rotation's really good. Their defense is good. Their speed's good. Their connectivity's not so good. Their power not so good. Not a great offensive team. They're going against our 19-10 Beewolves. The Moose are going to put their starter, Stubby Tubrick, on the mound. And Stubby's a right-hander, known mostly for his accuracy. He's really accurate. He's got good velocity and fair junk. He's got a 2-3 losing record. He'd like to even that out. He's got a 5.27 ERA and a 1.32 WHIP.
Yes, sir. And backing him up, Bigsby, the first baseman, is on fire. She's got about average power, really good ability to connect at home plate, and less than average speed at the base pass. She's hitting .337 with 8 home runs. The locked-in Todd Despot, I believe it's Todd Despot at third base. He's got poor power, but he's got real good ability to connect at home plate, and better than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting .286 with 2 home runs, and then Perkins over at second base is tense right now. And he's got about average power. He's got good ability to connect and about average speed on the base pass. He's in .273 with 3 home runs.
So yeah, Helena Bigsby there on the left. She's formidable. Yeah, she's formidable. I mean, I remember her first years back when we were first in the finals with the Freebooters. I think she got the game-winning home run that knocked them out of that won the finals. Oh. And I was just looking at the ticker on the lower left. She's got the 5th best RBI in the league right now.
Oh, wow.
And she's on fire. I mean, look at that. 337, 8 home runs. We got to be careful when Helena's at the plate.
Yes, we do.
Our starting pitcher's going to be Vivas Ortiz, a right-hander. He's capable, known mostly for his junk, but he's also got good velocity and accuracy. He's 4-1 on the season. He's a brick wall. He's got a 4.15 ERA and a 1.13 WHIP.
Yes, sir. I'm backing him up. The locked-in Hanley Dexteris, the superstar shortstop with average power. He's got good ability to connect, good speed on the base pass, hitting .345 with 10 home runs. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman, who started off pretty hot, but he's cooled off as of late. Hopefully he can find his stroke again. He's got about a little bit better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate, but he's got poor speed on the base pass, hitting .386 with 5 home runs. And then Steve Monstour, the catcher, who's not 100% physically fit. He's ailing a little bit, but he's got a little bit better than average power, less than average contact, less than average speed on the base pass, hitting .355 with 10 home runs. Wow. Even though it says poor power, we have 2 players and the notable players with 10 home runs each.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I don't get that. I guess they're punching above the belt.
Guess so.
Gonna get the lineup for assistant coach looking like Adis. Freddie Knox, your favorite second baseman, is gonna be start off playing second base.
Good.
Right behind him, Hanley Dexteris, the locked-in Hanley Dexteris, is going to be playing shortstop, batting second, batting third. Sturdy Woodman at first base. Cleanup, the man of the hour, Hammer Long Ballo, is going to prove himself to Pete. Right behind him, batting fifth, Buster Biggs. Out of the left field, Magic Moore in center field at batting sixth. Batting seventh, Bertha Banks at third base. Fiona Clark's going to catch today. Like Pete said, Steve Munster is taking a little bit of rest that he needs. And batting ninth, Vivas Ortiz, the pitcher, who's also going to throw the forefinger, the curveball, the slider, and the fork pitch. And we're about to get underway here at a hot afternoon in Red Rock Park.
Yes, sir. Hey, Tom, you know that Freddie Knox?
Yeah.
I am not wearing his jersey right now.
They're not selling many of them.
I was going to say, we got a backlog. Moose's lineup's going to look like this. Despot's going to lead off playing shortstop, Perkins at second base, Bigsby at first, Stanton playing third base, Johnson in center field, Tremendo in right field, Swiner in left field, Angeles in catching, and Tubrick pitching. So as the Beewolves take the field, Todd Despot, Edison Perkins, and Helena Bigsby are going to get ready to face off against Vivas Ortiz, who's bringing a 4.15 ERA to the bump. You ready to get this one going, Tommy?
Yes, sir.
Todd Despot locked in and fit, hitting .286, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs.
Oh, yeah. And Vivas Ortiz, number 43, is going to get a signal from Fiona Clark. Going to wind up and toss, and this game's underway here at Red Rock Park. First pitch is a strike. A lot of fans out here today to cheer on the Beewolves, hoping to extend the lead. You got some Moose fans that made the trip. There's a hard liner first base foul. First base line foul. 0-2. He's got Todd Despot, the shortstop, in a hole. Oh, that one's up near his elbow. Misses 1-2 the count. Fourth pitch to Todd Despot. Right-hand batter's box. Twisted backwards in his step. Bat high. Reaches down, hits one on the ground. Hanley Dexteris is going to pick it up. Whip it to first. And Sturdy Woodman's going to catch it. Excuse me, for that first out. Now it's the A- ranked second baseman, Edison Perkins. First time at the bat today. He likes his pitches on the top side of the zone. He's a great contact hitter. 273 average on the season. 3 home runs, 18 RBIs. Takes a pitch right down the pipe. No swing. Strike 1. 0 in the count. Moose Beewolves. Here, a beautiful afternoon in Phoenix, Arizona. That one misses outside. Ball one, it even swings up one apiece. Beavis Ortiz looking good, calm so far, nice and cool. A late swing, foul ball, first base line, 1 and 2. He's got him in a hole. Can he drop him on 8? He's looking for his first K of the day. Winds up, throws it. He gets it. Swing and a miss. That one, what a break on that. Just the floor dropped out. And misses. Now here she comes. Helena Bigsby on fire. Power against left-handers, but she's facing right-hander. Outfield's going to fade deep. She's hitting 337, 8 home runs, 25 RBIs. Like we said, she can do business. She tries a big pitch on her. She gets a piece, fouls it back, 0-1 the count. Check swing, low and away. She's a great hitter. I really like Helena Bigsby. That one evened up at 1 apiece now. Up 10 batters box. I even like the a diving miss by there's a beautiful miss by Sturdy Woodman. And Hammerlock Ball picks that up east of the line. That was a scorcher down the first base line. And she gets on Helena Bigsby. And this brings in Botch Stanton, who I'd never heard of. Must be a rookie. I didn't check to see who was new this season. Botch is third base, hitting 184. Pitch inside. Helena Bigsby's got fair speed at first. Pressure's up now as the Moose hoping to score first here. There's a hard one to Sturdy Woodman who drops it. Come on, Sturdy. And he's going to get there on base. That's going to be an error, I think, for Sturdy Woodman. That's 2 that he didn't quite get. And now you got runners at first and second. Still 2 outs, and it brings in Stallion Johnson, the center fielder. Good contact hitter. Fair power, hitting 258. Check swing. Misses up high, ball 1-1. No home runs, 6 RBIs. And Moose hoping to score. There's Freddie Knox. He's gets a skipper, makes the easy throw to first base, closes things out.
All right, so we're going to head into the bottom of the first. Still no score. Freddie Knox, Hanley Dexter, Sturdy Woodman getting a first look at Stubby Tubrick with a 5.27 ERA. All right, Freddie Knox neutral and fit, hitting 261 with a home run, 7 RBIs. Freddie Knox playing second base for the Beewolves. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's high, ball 2. 2-0. That catches the inside corner for called strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. That's fouled straight back, and the count is evened up, 2-2. That's fouled straight back. Now the count is 2-2. That one's popped up into left field. Left fielder has to come in for it. Camps out underneath it, and Swiner makes the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down.
Moose not looking bad today. Hanley Dexter is locked in, though. The fans start to cheer. They all stand up. It's a Hanley man. Oh, comes in for strike, 0-1 the count. Hanley's 345, 10 home runs. It's a little grounder to Perkins at second. Picks up those in the first. 2 up, 2 down.
Yes, sir. And in steps Sturdy Woodman. He's 10th but fit, hitting 386 with 5 home runs, 21 RBIs. 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the first. That one's popped up into center field. That's going to take center fielder out deep. And Johnson will make the catch for the third out. So 1, 2, 3 in the Beewolf half of the first. We're going into the top of the second. Hose Tremendo, Buck Swiner, and Julius Angeles going to face Ortiz, who threw 15 pitches, racked up a strikeout, and gave up a hit in the first. Hose Tremendo, the right fielder. Jose Tremendo, I'm sorry, the right fielder. He's neutral and fit, hitting 179, 4 home runs, 12 RBIs.
You call him Hose, I don't care.
That one's hit foul along the third baseline. 1 strike. Beavis Ortiz delivers his 17th pitch. Inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jose Tremendo, the right fielder. There's a hit foul along the third baseline. Tremendo now behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ortiz delivers. That's fouled straight back. 1-2. Once again, these Moose seem to be able to foul off a lot of pitches. That's in it for a called third strike, and down goes Tremendo. That's K number 2 for Beavis Ortiz. Buck Swiner, the left fielder, steps in. He's neutral and fit. He's got bad jumps. He's hitting 274 with a home run, 3 RBIs this season. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the second. First pitch is fouled off into the stands along the right field, along the left field line. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Buck Swiner, the left fielder. There's a shot to Sturdy Woodman. He's going to take it himself and step on first. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps
26.
Julius Angeles, neutral and fit. I was hoping he would announce him. He's got good connection versus the left-handed pitcher. He's hitting 205, no home runs, 3 RBIs. Wow, that's a shot. That's going to get into the stands along the left field line. Out of play. No balls, 1 strike. Allen's low, ball 1. 1-1 now to Julius Angeles.
Come on.
It's in there, inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Allen's lifted. And I thought Bertha was going to jump for that one, and she didn't get off again. That's the right button, which I think may need to be replaced. Stubby Tubrick, the pitcher's up. 1 on with 2 outs. Lots of speed at first base. Tubrick hitting 500 on the season. First pitch to Tubrick's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Throw over to first, and Angeles is back. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, Stubby Tubrick. And he drills that one into right center field. And Magic Moore's going to pick it up. He's going to throw it in. And it's going to get, and Angeles is going to be able to score from first. So Stubby Tubrick with a double to right center field. Todd Despot, the leadoff hitter, comes up. He's 0 for 1 today, I believe. Struck out his first time up. There's a roller. And that's going to be. And they got him. They were able to get him. Beavis Ortiz knocked the ball down, and Freddie Knox had to try and charge up on it. So they did get him. But the Moose score 1 in the top of the second, make it 1-0. Hammerlong Baller, Buster Biggs, and Magic Moore all going to get a first look at Stubby Tubrick, who threw 9 whole pitches in the first inning. Hammerlong Baller, neutral and fit, hitting 298 with 6 home runs, 16 RBIs.
All right, Tubrick throwing his 10th pitch to start off the second. Misses inside for a ball. Good eye there, Hammer. That one's right. Fouls it back, got under it a little bit. We're even at 1 apiece now. 1-0 Moose, bottom of the second. Now misses low, 2-1. Behind in the count. Fouls it back up by us. Now we're even at 2 apiece. Floater, he tags it. First baseline foul, still 2 apiece. That one misses low, full count, 3-2. He's getting that pitch count up. He's going to throw his 16th pitch. Got under Texas Leaguer. All right, Samson slides in, traps it, and that gets. See, long ball is great. He's on with the single.
A single for long baller. Buster Biggs neutral if it hitting 412 with 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Hammer long baller with less than average speed at first pitch. First pitch to Buster Biggs is inside, ball 1. There's a shot that's on the ground to the shortstop. Despot, he's going to throw it over to second. They'll relay it over to first for the double play. So 2 outs, and then steps Magic Moore.
Right on the reticle, too. Right on it. Magic Moore, 289, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. A home run would be nice here. Fans cheered it on. This is inside ball 1. That would tie the game up nicely. Beewolves still getting that offense. That's Despot grabs it on the sliding dive. Throws it to first. But Magic is fast. He beats it out. Way to go, Magic Man.
Yes, sir. Magic Moore at first. Bertha Banks, neutral and fit, hitting 351, 7 home runs, 18 RBIs. Magic Moore at first base with 2 outs. First pitch to Bertha Banks is outside, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's a shot to the shortstop, Tad Despot. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to Bigsby at first for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the top of the 3rd. It's still Moose 1 run on 3 hits with no errors. Beewolves no runs on 2 hits with an error. Edison Perkins 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Helena Bigsby 1 for 1, and Botch Stanton 0 for 1. Ortiz at 30 pitches with 2 strikeouts.
Number 35.
They're cranking the ball, but it's right to people every time. Edison Perkins likes his pitches up high. Gets one low, fouls it back off. Only got the 10th Edison Perkins. Good contact hitter, though. Second pitch, swing and miss, strike 2. The infield's going to guard the lines, just in case. Check swing, miss is just inside. Ball 1, 1-2 the count. Beewolves Ortiz. Beewolves not panicking. They're behind right now, 1-0, but they could turn things around. They just need to find their stride. He gets that curveball low and away, or a slider or something. Happy with himself. That's K number 3, but wasn't she just up on the big speed? 1 for 1 with a single. Dangerous hitter. Got some Michigan fans cheering her back here. Beewolves fans giving her the business. 343, 8 home runs. We know the biz. Beewolves Ortiz throwing his 35th pitch here in the third inning. That one misses inside. Ball 1 of the count. He's a third of the way to 100 in the third inning. That one makes the outside corner now. The safety's off. 1-1-1 for Helena Bigsby. Bounce in her step. That one misses up high and inside. Curveball. 2-1 the count. Here comes the 38 pitch. Low and away misses also. 3-1 hitter's pitch now to the on fire Helena Bigsby. Oh, he walks around the 5 pitches. Yeah, just gonna give it
The third base.
He's setting up the double play. Watch Stanton now, 1 for 1. He's 0 for 1. Again, you got a faster than average runner at first base, and Helena Bigsby. He's gonna throw his 40th pitch to Watch Stanton. That's a little flubber right behind the plate. Foul ball 1-1. Foul ball third base line. Souvenir 0-2. Is Bigsby gonna run on this one? 42nd pitch. Oh, that one's in the right field, and that's, again, multiple bases. Hammers are having a hard time corralling it. They're going to relay it home, but that's a double. They got runners at second and third. And I don't know what the outs are. Man, she tagged that down the line. Holy cow. Again, with 2 strikes. It's always on 2 strikes. Only 1 out, and no more option for the double play. So Beavis Ortiz wants to strike out Stallion Johnson. He starts off good. Slider outside corner, no swing, 0-1 the count. Pressure up now. Moose looking to score again. That one misses inside. We're even at 1 apiece. 45th pitch by Beavis Ortiz here in the third inning. Tons and tons of pitches. There's a roller on the ground. Freddie Knox doesn't have time to go home. He's just got to get the runner at first, and they get another run. Excuse me. The Moose out 2-0 now. That brings in the 10th hose Tremendo. You got a runner at third base. The Beewolves got to get this out. Goes a fastball inside corner, strike 1, 0-1 the count. Excuse me, 2 outs. Top of the third. Anticipated the fork pitch, but it misses. 1 apiece now. Play is mostly at third base. Foul ball, first baseline, Souvenir line driver, 1-2. Can he get past him, or is it going to be another RBI? Swing and a miss, strike 3. There you go, Beavis.
All right, but the Beewolves pick up another run, so it's 2-0 as we head into the Beewolves half of the third. Fiona Clark and Beavis Ortiz get a first look at Stubby Tubrick. Freddie Knox 0 for 1. Tubrick at 23 pitches, giving up 2 hits. Fiona Clark is neutral and fit, hitting .286 with a home run, 5 RBIs.
All right, first pitch, the 24th pitch. It's the outside corner, 0-1 the count. Bottom of the third. That one misses low, 25. Look at the difference in pitch count. Late swing foul off the net, 1-2. 27th pitch. She gets under it, pops it back up here behind the home plate. Souvenir, still 1-2. She likes those high pitches. Flubs that into left center field. Oh, desperate runs all the way out there at shallow center to get it.
1 up, 1 down, in steps Beavis Ortiz, the starting pitcher. He's hitting .417 on the season with 2 RBIs. 1 out, nobody on. That one's popped up in the left field. The left fielder is there calling everybody off, and Swiner makes the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Freddie Knox.
I know, you want to get that pitch count up, but when he throws it right down the pipe, it's like, what are you going to do? Freddie Knox 0 for 1 on the day. Fans cheering, hope they get something. Oh, that makes the top of the zone strike. Strike 1. Now they're quiet. He goes near that same spot, but that one misses. 1 apiece now. 2 outs. That's in his wheelhouse, and that's going to get into center field. Hopefully it's not too late. Freddie Knox is on first base with a single. Way to go, Freddie.
Yes, sir. 1 on with 2 outs, and in steps Hanley Dexter's. He's locked in and fit. Tough out utility player. He's 0 for 1 today. Come on, Hanley. 2 outs. Lots of speed at first base. First pitch is a line drive to Edison Perkins at second base for the third out.
Mark. Right in there.
So we're going into the top of the fourth. It's Moose 2, Beewolves nothing. Buck Swiner 0 for 1, Julius Angeles 1 for 1, and Stubby Tubrick 1 for 1 with a double. Ortiz at 49 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 4 hits. Buck Swiner, the left fielder, neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today with bad jumps. Known around the league to have bad, stinky jumps. First pitch is a ground ball to Sturdy Woodman. He's going to take it himself. Step on first base for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and steps Julius Angeles. He's 1 for 1 with a single. I believe he scored the first run of the game. There's a shot, and that's going to be Freddie Knox going to lay out. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down, 2 pitches. Stubby Tubrick, the starting pitcher, 1 for 1 with the double and that first RBI of the game. So Beavis Ortiz putting on a little bit of a clinic here in the top of the 4th. First pitch, the Tubrick's in there for a called strike, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Very quickly, Tubrick's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one's high, ball 1. 1 and 2. Tubrick now hitting 667 with an RBI. He rips that foul into the stands along the first base side. He'll get another pitch, 1 and 2. That's in there for called 3rd strike, and down goes Stubby Tubrick. So what an inning for Beavis Ortiz in the top of the 4th. We're going to head into bottom of the 4th. It's Moose 2, Beewolves nothing. Sturdy Woodman 0 for 1, Hammer Longballo 1 for 1, and Buster Biggs 0 for 1. Tubrick at 33 pitches, giving up 3 hits. His ERA has dropped below 5. Sturdy Woodman, tense but fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Stubby Woodman.
Looking a little tense.
Ouch.
Swings late, strike 1. Misses 0-1 to count. That one way outside. Beewolves got to get this offense going now on the top of the 4th, or it's not going to happen. That one also misses 2-1 now. 37th pitch by Tubrick, right in there. Fouled back off the wall. 2-2. He's coming quick with him.
No!
He gets inside corner, strike 3.
Oh, come on. Hammer Longballo neutral and fit. 1 for 1 with a single. Yeah, Sturdy was swinging at some inside pitches. Thought he'd let it go, get the call, but he did not get the call from the ump. Yeah. First pitch to Hammer's up high, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Onside ball 2. Tubrick coming to the plate quickly.
Outside.
Outside ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Hammer Longballo. Tubrick, a composed pitcher. That's inside ball 4. And Hammer Longballo's on base for the 2nd time today.
I think it's time for Buster Biggs' 3rd home run, Pete. He's hitting .408 on the season. Lower than average runner in Longballo at first base. That one skips in the dirt. Oh, he's going to have to come back. Oh, and wow. They go to first instead of... How'd they know? They almost got him at first base coming back. That one's low. There was no way Hammer was making it to second. 2-0. 3-0. Now he's going to be able to go. That one's all the way back to Moss. Tubrick wanted Hammer at second base.
I guess so.
All right, now he's in scoring position. An outfield fly would be nice. Bar liner. Oh.
Drop.
All right. Yeah, it dropped. So he's going to get to 3rd. They got runners in the corners. Pete with 1 out.
Yes, sir, and in steps Magic Moore, the center fielder. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 1 with a single. Like Tommy said, runners at the corners. First pitch in there for called strike, strike 1. Magic Moore lays down the bunt, and everybody's off at the pitch. Magic Moore's going to get thrown out at second, but Hammer Longballo would cross the plate, so it's 2-1 now. And up steps Bertha Banks, runner at second base.
All right, nice sack bunt there by Magic. Bertha's up now, 2 outs, an outfield single. Brings home another runner. That one's in there for strike. 0 on the count. That one misses low. 1-1 now. 52nd pitch coming up bottom of the 4th. Beewolves put one on the board. Oh, fouled up by us. Souvenir, 1-2. She's behind the count.
Nope.
Reaches out, hits one on the ground, straight to Desperate, throws to first.
Nope.
Gets the 3rd out.
Knew that one wasn't going to work. All right, so the Beewolves put 1 on the board. It's now, as we head into the top of the 5th, Moose 2, Beewolves 1. Todd Despot 0 for 2. Edison Perkins 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And Helena Bigsby 1 for 1 with a walk. Beavis Ortiz at 56 pitches with 5 strikeouts, a walk, and giving up 4 hits. Todd Despot locked in and fit 0 for 2 today.
He is. He's a great contact hitter, so I don't see that happening all day long. Gotta be careful. Gotta get ready to throw here. Beavis Ortiz winds up, throws. Misses that first pitch for the top of the 5th inning. 1-0 the count now. To Todd Despot. Shortstop for the Michigan Moose. Reaches down, fouls that one. Souvenir first base line. 1 apiece now. Gets one on the ground. A Sturdy Woodman's going to pick that up. Take 3 or 4 steps to his left. Get that first out. And that's going to bring in Edison Perkins. Now he's 0 for 2 on the day. Looking a little bit tense thus far. Beavis Ortiz is going to start off with the 60th pitch to the Moose second baseman. Get 2 more and get out of this. Late swing foul ball first base line. 0 on the count to Edison Perkins. There's a hard liner. Souvenir third base line. 0-2. Let's see what's with reaches down, fouls it back off the wall. 0-2. We'll see what Beavis comes with next to 63rd pitch. breaking pitch right on the, a skip on the ground to Dexterous. He picks it up, throws it to first.
Now batting.
2 down, and Beavis Ortiz looking happy with that, but now he's going to get past Helena Bigsby. It was 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. She's jacked, Pete. Look at that. She is jacked. The outfield is going to go deep. There's no way this ball is getting past her. She is that good. Oh, check swings on that one. 1-0 the count to Helena Bigsby. Number 34. Oh, checks on that, but it's a strike. Now she's ready. 2-1 Moose in the top of the 5th. That one skips off the dirt. Good trap by Fiona Clark. 2-1 the count. Check swing, strike 3. Now we're at 2-2-2. Can Beavis get past her with his 68th pitch, or is he going to give up the home run to the 3? Oh, it's just past the mound into center field. She will not be denied. She's a Terminator, and Beavis Ortiz upset with that.
Third baseman, number
Botch
62.
Stanton's going to go now first baseman, RBI man, 1 for 2 with a double. And as long as you don't give up another double, you get right out of this. Anticipates the fork pitch, but it's misses. 1-0 the count. 70th pitch by Beavis Ortiz in the 5th inning. Oh, that's a home run hit, but it's foul. That's going to be in the top deck, first base line. 1 apiece. Wow, that was quite a hit. That breaking pitch misses high and inside. 2-1 now. Botch Stanton, third baseman. That one misses outside. 3-1. We got a hitter's pitch now. Bigsby gonna run? He walks him. That's the second walk of the day. That's bringing Stallion Johnson, left fielder. But now he's 0 for 2 for the day, so that might not have been bad. Pressure's up now. A hit would be bad, but grounder would be a nice double play option. First pitch fouls it back off the wall. 0-1 the count. The only problem is he's getting up there in the pitch count. He's going to throw 75. And we don't have a lot in the gas in the reliever's tank. That's in there for strike 0-2. We need 1 more. Check swing, strike 3. And lower inside. He does not like it, but it's a call.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th. It's still 2-1 Moose. Fiona Clark 0 for 1. Beavis Ortiz 0 for 1. And Freddie Knox 1 for 2. Two-brick at 53 pitches, giving up a strikeout, a walk, and 4 hits. ERA is back up at 5. Fiona Clark neutral and fit 0 for 1 today. Come on, Fiona. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. First pitch to Clark is low, ball 1. That one's popped up into shallow center field. The second baseman is there, and Perkins will make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Beavis Ortiz.
We got Clark and then Ortiz. Like, there's no chance. I mean, these aren't our offensive hitters. The fans are cheering them on, though, just in case. First consider strike 91 miles an hour. Tuber looking good. Still hasn't got to 60 pitches yet.
No.
That's an early swing. Foul ball, first base line. Hopefully it goes. Blake Bigsby's going to grab it in the dirt. 2 down.
2 up, 2 down. In steps Freddie Knox. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a single. Come on, Freddie. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 5th. Moose up 2-1. First pitch to Freddie Knox is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller right up the middle in the center field for a clean single, so Freddie Knox will get on base. 1 on with 2 outs. In steps Hanley Dexterous.
Yeah. He's 0 for 2, but he's the winning run at the plate, looking for home run number 11. Pressure up, fans standing up, cheering. Oh, wouldn't that be something? Fast runner at first base. That one's right there for a strike, 0 on the count. Keeping an eye on Freddie Knox over first. Goes back. He's in the dirt. Gets back. Fans booing him. Misses all ball. 1-1 the count. That one finally the strike in there. 1-2. There goes Freddie for second base. It's in the dirt, and he's going to walk. He's going to stand on the base. Freddie Knox now stole with 2 outs. He's in. Oh! Bad pitch inside, but he swings, fouls it off. 2-2-2. Fouls that one back up the wall. 2-2-2. An outfield single brings Freddie Knox home, ties this game up. Or a walk. Instead, it's a grounder to Perkins at second. Throws over to first, closes it out.
Going into the top of the 6th, Moose 2 runs on 5 hits with no errors. Beewolves 1 run on 5 with 1 run on 5 hits with an error. Jose Tremendo 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Buck Swiner 0 for 2, and Julius Angeles 1 for 2. Ortiz at 76 pitches. Jose Tremendo is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today. Ortiz at 76 pitches, make it 77. That one's a shot. Oh, and that's
of course.
Diving. And that's going to be long. Ballo going to pick it up, make the throw into the cutoff man, Freddie Knox, and then the second. But another double for the Moose. Buck Swiner, neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. Sturdy Woodman dove for it, but was out of his reach. Rolled into the corner, so Hammer Long Ballo had to track that one down.
Moose looking great today.
And oh my gosh, that's out of the reach of the diving Freddie Knox.
2 doubles
and
in a row.
Magic Moore's going to have to pick that up, come up throwing. And they're going to throw that into home. And again, another run scores, making it 3-1, and the Moose have made it another 2-run lead. Julius Angeles stands up. He's 1 for 2.
These guys look good.
They're hitting Ortiz, that's for sure.
Yeah.
First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. 1-1. Yeah, I don't understand that, but 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and miss, strike 2. And again, same thing with our offense. We've scored 1 run.
Yeah.
Swing and miss, strike 3. Down goes Julius Angeles. So Stubby Toombrick, the pitcher, steps in. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. 1 out runner at second base. What does that mean? Does it mean good jumps or something?
Bad
There's
jumps.
a bunt. And Ortiz is going to pick it up, make the throw to first base to get the 4. So 2 outs. And in steps Ted Despot. He's locked in a fit, 0 for 3 today. The runner was able to go from second to third. So with 2 outs and a runner at third base, Ortiz throws his 84th pitch. It's fouled off. Strike 1. Despot, the shortstop for the Moose. That's low, ball 1. Fiona Clark does a good job keeping it in front of her. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That's fouled straight back, and that'll put Todd Despot behind in the count, 1-2. Beavis Ortiz delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Ted Despot. He's locked in, and yet he's 0 for 3 today. So go figure. We're going to head into the bottom of the 6th. Moose 3, Beewolves 1. Sturdy Woodman 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Hammer Long Ballo 1 for 1 with a walk, and Buster Biggs 1 for 2. Tubrick at 66 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, and giving up 5 hits. His ERA is back under 5 at 4.89. Sturdy Woodman is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today. Come on, Sturdy. First pitch to Woodman's in there for called strike 1. There's a shot into deep center field, straightaway center field. And unfortunately, Johnson's going to pull it in on the warning track for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Hammer Long Ballo.
He's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. The fans cheering him on. They want to see him do it. Oh, he hits one to left field. It's deep. To the wall. Swiner. Man, there's 2 hits in a row right back at the track.
Yep. Buster Biggs, neutral and fit, 1 for 2 with a single. Down. There goes Stubby Tubrick. So any hope we had of trying to get him out of the game, there he goes. They're going to bring in their A-plus relief pitcher, Charlie Best. Charlie Best with a 2.25 ERA, a 1.11 whip, 36 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got better than average velocity. He's got good junk and good accuracy. He's almost fully rested. He's a specialist and a composed pitcher. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a changeup, and a curveball. So in the bottom of the 6th, they're bringing in Charlie Best. First pitch to Buster Biggs is in there for called strike 1. That one's fouled off, and now Biggs is in the hole 0-2. That one's lifted into center field. The center fielder is running up, and Johnson will make the catch for the 3rd out. And we're going into the top of the 7th, and it's 3-1 Moose. Edison Perkins 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Helena Bigsby 2 for 2 with a walk, and Botch Stanton 1 for two with a double and a walk. Beavis Ortiz at 87 pitches with 8 strikeouts, giving up, racking up 2 walks and 7 hits. I think.
Beewolves having a hard time scoring against the really bad teams.
Yeah.
And the Moose look great today. Here comes Edison Perkins here over this guy over there. He's tense. Takes the 4th pitch inside. This no swing. Strike 1 on the count. Hopefully he can get out of this quick because he's running out of gas and we don't have a lot. Swinging him at strike 2, high and inside. Actually swinging a bad pitch to Edison Perkins. And a curveball on the ground. And Bertha Banks going to pick it up. 1 pump throw to first. They get him. 1 up, 1 down. Helena Bigsby seems to bat like more often than everyone else. She's 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk. She's jacked. Beavis Ortiz has 90 pitches under his belt. And she's ready to go. Hard tag into right field. That's
same
extra
spot.
bases.
Same spot. She's hit it 3 times into the same spot.
Yeah.
At least this time it wasn't a double.
The third
Yeah, it
baseman,
ended up just being a single. I said
number
extra bases, but it actually took a good hop off the wall. Bot Stanton's 1 for 2, the double in the walk. Got a faster than average runner at first base. Check swing strike one. Although I always say faster than average runner, but Fiona Clark has a big arm, and that's why they're not stealing today. If Steve Monster's back there, they're going. That's in there for strike one apiece. Liner to Freddie Knox. He can't get her. She gets right past him, and Hanley Dexter's wasn't there yet. So he had to go to first base to get the second out. Now Sterling Johnson's up 0 for 3. And 2 outs. First pitch misses inside, 1-0 count. Beavis Ortiz already starting to lose some velocity. Curveball makes in there for strike. 1-1 now. Pressure up, top of the 7th. Moose winning 3-1. Foul back over here behind us, over the net, behind home plate. 1-2 with 2 outs. Gets out of the outside corner. Strike 3. He doesn't like it again.
All right, so we're heading into the bottom of the 7th. Moose 3, Beewolves 1, Magic Moore 1 for 1, Bertha Banks 0 for 2, Fiona Clark 0 for 2. Best through 3 pitches. He's got an ERA of 2.23. Magic Moore, neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus left-handed pitching. He's 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI.
Come on, Magic. If anyone doing Magic can, it's got good contact against these lefties. That one misses up high. Good eye, good patience. 1-0 count to Magic Moore. 5th pitch is a pop-up. Waving that off is the first basewoman, Ella Bigsby. Grabs it for the first out.
Bertha Banks, neutral and fit, 0 for 2 today. Jeez, oh Pete. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 7th. First pitch to Bertha Banks, 95-mile-per-hour fastball for a strike. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. That one's ripped foul along the first baseline. Bertha Banks behind the count, 1-2. That one's outside. That'll even the count up at 2-2. There's a smash. That's into deep left center field. The center fielder's ranging over, and Johnson will make the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Fiona Clark.
Lucky for us, Fiona Clark's up. She's 0 for 2 on the day. Fans are cheering her on, though. You never know. You just never know. She gets an easy pop-up. Second base.
Yeah, we know. She sucks.
That's the first base grab. Yep.
Heading into the top of the 8th, it's 3-1. Moose. Jose Tremendo, 1 for 3 with a double and 2 strikeouts. Buck Swiner, 1 for 3 with a double. Julius Angeles, 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Beavis Ortiz at 98 pitches with 9 strikeouts, 2 walks, 8 hits. Jose Tremendo's tense but fit. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Wow. The inability to hit is just astounding. It's just astounding. There's a shot to Bertha Banks. She'll pick it up, double pump, make the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Up steps Buck Swiner, the left fielder, neutral and fit. 1 for 3, a double and an RBI. And like we said, I mean, all of this is good. All of the pitching is good. The defense is good. But if you can't put numbers on the board, it doesn't make a difference. Yeah. First pitch to Swiner's in there for a called strike, strike 1. That's in there for a called second strike, and now Swiner behind an account. No balls, 2 strikes. Ortiz locked in, delivers that one inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and now the velocity, accuracy, and the stamina are starting to become a question for Ortiz. There's a roller, and Sturdy Woodman's going to pick it up. He's going to flip it to Ortiz at first base for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in comes Julius Angeles. He's tense but fit. His contact is suffering. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Ortiz going to try and get through the 8th here. Gets that one in there for a called strike, strike 1. Ortiz about to throw his 105th pitch. High, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 8th. Moose with a 2-run lead, 3-1. That's in there for a called strike. And now Beavis Ortiz out in front of Julius Angeles. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big pitch. Oh, low, ball 2. That'll even the count up at 2-2. Ortiz delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Angeles. Way to go, Ortiz, to get out of the top of the 8th. So we're going into the bottom of the 8th. It's still Moose 3, Beewolves 1. Beavis Ortiz 0 for 2. Freddie Knox 2 for 3. And Hanley Dexter 0 for 3. Charlie Best at 11 pitches with an ERA at 2.17. Beavis Ortiz is locked in a fit. He's 0 for 2 today.
Way to go, Beavy.
Beavis. Way to go. Going to get a pinch hitter here. We'll have Beavis Ortiz will take a seat after a pretty good day on the mound. He only gave up 3 runs. Unfortunately, right now, it seems like that's Mount Everest for these Beewolves to try and just score 3 runs. So the Beavis Ortiz will take a seat. In comes Ham Slamus. Beavis Ortiz is going to get relieved by Beavis Ortiz. No. Ham Slamus, the pinch hitting shortstop, will come in. Ham is hitting .359 with 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. He's neutral and fit. He's got less than average power, less than average contact, and less than average speed. He's been kind of on a cold streak lately, but hopefully he can get it going here. First pitch to Slamus is outside, ball 1. There's a roller to the second baseman, Perkins. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. And in steps Freddie Knox.
Freddie Knox 2 for 3 with 2 singles. 274 fans cheering him on. Freddie! 1 out in the top of the 8th. Beewolves threatening to score again, maybe. That's a ball.
Nope. Come on.
That's an easy floater. A lot of pop-ups here in the
My
center.
God.
Stallion Johnson to make that grab. 2 down.
Hanley Dexter is neutral and fit 0 for 3. Nobody on, 2 outs. What? First pitch is way inside, ball 1. Dexter's had to get out of that one.
Come on,
a
come
fly
on.
ball to left field, and Swiner will make the catch for the 3rd out. Honestly, it's pathetic.
We
It's
can't
just
score.
pathetic.
We cannot score. We won't.
We can't hit anything on the ground. It's just ridiculous. All right, well, the only one who's fully rested is Case.
That guy.
Yeah. We got one more inning.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Ham
have to.
Slamus coming out. Case Broadus is going to come in relief. Case has got a 4.84 ERA. He like to whittle that down. He's got a 1.43 whip, 26 Ks. He throws the ball hard, good accuracy, and fair junk. He's well rested. Throws a 4-finger fastball, mixes it up with the slider and a changeup.
Yes, sir. So we're heading into the top of the 9th. The Moose, 3 runs on 8 hits with no errors. The Beewolves, 1 run on 5 hits with an error. Charlie Best's first at bat. Todd Despot 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Edison Perkins 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Barajas taking the bump. Charlie Best locked in and fit. I don't know if will they leave him in since he's got a lead.
Yeah, they want to keep him in the game. Pressure's up in the top of the 9th. The Moose add to it, and this thing's over. I mean, the Beewolves already need 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Case Barajas has to pitch well, and he does. Starts off with a slide. What is it? Repertoire? I don't see his repertoire. Oh, there he is. But yeah, slider. No swing. 0-1 the count. Pop up to center field. Magic Moore's running up. Gonna make that grab for the first out. Started running back and then turned around and came back. Todd Despot 0 for 4 on the day. Great contact hitter. Not today. Pressure still up. 2 pitches. Case Barajas, number 20, throws again. Ooh, just misses inside. 1-0 the count. Fans like to see a good Case on the mound. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. We're even now 1 apiece. Nice slider outside corner by Barahasini. 5th pitch coming up right now. Oh, that's right past the mound in the center field. That's going to be a clean single. And he's going to be at first base. He's upset with himself, but don't get too upset, Case. Hold it together here. Edison Perkins up 0 for 4. He's looking at hitting a double play ball. That's what you want right now. You got a fast runner at first base, but Fiona Clark is staring him down. Just keeping a close eye on second. Hard one on the ground. Hanley Dexter. Oh no. Throws it to second for 1. Okay, all right. They get the lead runner, which is good. They don't get the double. Hella Bigsby 3 for 3 with 3 singles and a walk. But she's facing Case Barajas. So he's going to strike her. Oh! She has to dive out of the way of that one. She is not amused. Oh, no, the count. She's going to tag this one. Oh, that's in there. Fork pitch. Or no, not a fork pitch. Slider for strike 1. Fouls that back off the net. 1 and 2. He's got her in a hole. Can he care on his 10th pitch? Wouldn't that be something? Oh, instead she fouls at first baseline. Souvenir. Still 1 and 2 to Helena Bigsby. Hard one to Hanley Dexter, who dives. She's 4 for 4. She's a dynamo. Throws it first and second with 2 outs. Botch Stanton coming up now. 1 for 3 with a double walk. Pressure up. Oh, he's already losing some junk, is Case Barajas. He needs to get 1 more out. Hey, nice slider in there for strike 1 on the count. Just 1 more out. Just 1 more, Case. Don't put another guy on. It's a grounder to Freddie Knox, who gets the skip 1 pump throw to first and ends the side.
Yes, sir. So it's all down to this. Beewolves need 2 to tie, 3 to win. Moose, 3 runs on 10 hits with no errors. Beewolves 1 run on 5 hits with an error. Sturdy Woodman 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Hammer Long Baller 1 for 2 with a walk. And Buster Biggs 1 for 3. Charlie Breast is on the mound. 0 for 3 today. Sturdy Woodman.
And maybe we should have brought in Hammer at first and then put somebody else out in right field. The first one's ever strike 0 on the count. Second one's outside corner. 0-2. He's going to K him at 3 pitches. There he goes.
Yep.
Swing him at strike 3. Oh, boy.
Wow. Hammer Long Ballo, neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Hammer Long Ballo. 1 out, nobody on. There's a line drive to the shortstop for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Buster Biggs. He's 1 for 3 with a single.
Right in there. And he's using the power swing. His little flub. Fans cheered him on, hoping he could do something.
Oh, come on.
0-1. He's going right at Pete. Doesn't like these calls. Gets 2 quick strikes. He's going to K him. He's coming at him. Oh, no, he does not chase. Good patience. 1-2 the count. 25th pitch. Fouls it back off the net. Mr. Biggs in a hole. 1-2. Fans are quiet. Fouls that back off the wall. Still 1-2. Reaches under, hits that pop-up. That's going to end the game. Perkins catches for third out. Moose beat us. Beat us bad in our own building. They look great. We look stupid.
No, it's the same crap. There's no offense. There's just no freaking hitting. You can't.
Not only that, but they look good. The Moose looked good. They come out, they score early in the second, score again in the third. Beewolves put one on in the fourth, make it interesting. Don't do anything then, and the Moose get another one in the sixth, and nothing happens the rest of the game. Moose get 3 runs on 10 hits. The Beewolves, 1 run on just 5 hits with 1 error against the Michigan Moose. Todd Despot goes 1 for 5, gets a strikeout. Edison Perkins 0 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Helena Bigsby, she's my girl. 4 for 4 with a run and a walk. Stanton goes 1 for 4 with a walk. Stallion Johnson goes 0 for 4, gets an RBI with 2 strikeouts. Jose Tremendo 1 for 4 with a run, 2 strikeouts. Barry Swiner 1 for 4 with an RBI. Jay Angelus 1 for 4 with a run and 2 strikeouts. And Tubrick 1 for 2 with an RBI and a strikeout. And Charlie Best comes and goes 0 for 1.
Yep, and then for the Beewolves, Freddie Knox goes 2 for 4, so a pretty good night for him.
Yeah.
Henley Dexteris, the superstar shortstop, for the second game in a row, 0 for 4. He does nothing. Sturdy Woodman, again, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. So those are your 2 big bats right there. They account for nothing. Hammer Long Ballo goes 1 for 3, scores a run. He did walk once, so he was on, 1 for 3, basically. Buster Biggs, 1 for 4. Magic Moore 1 for 2 with an RBI. Bertha Banks 0 for 3 again. 0 for 3 for Bertha Banks. Fiona Clark, I should have gone with Barney Bryant. He's been hitting better than that.
Yeah.
Beavis Ortiz goes 0 for 2. Ham Slamus 0 for 1. Case Barajas did not have an at bat. So
and Fiona Clark 0 for 3 as well. I think you skipped her.
Did I skip her? Okay, yeah. Fiona Clark 0 for 3. Honestly, there were 4 people that hit. You got 5 hits out of 4 people.
Yeah. Freddie Knox getting to him.
Yeah. Just pathetic. Just really aggravating and pathetic.
Stubby Tubrick comes and gets the win. 5 2/3 innings.
Yeah.
He gives up just 5 hits. One hit per inning. Gives him 1 earned run, walks 1 batter, gets a strikeout. His ERA drops to a 4.82, and he evened up his record at 3-3 now. Charlie Best comes in, gets the save. And he throws 3 1/3 innings, gives him nothing, strikes a batter out. His ERA drops to 2.06. He's now 4-1-1 on the season.
And for the Beewolves, Beavis Ortiz will take the loss. He pitched 8 innings, gave up 8 hits, only 3 earned runs, walked 2. He struck out 10. Those are some pretty good numbers for a pitcher. But when you got an offense that can only score 1 run, it does. You lost the game.
Yep.
ERA of 4.03. His record will fall to 4 wins and 2 losses. Case Barajas came in, pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 hits. His ERA is at a 4.63, and his record will remain 1 win, 2 losses, and 2 saves. And I'll belch for you there. Sorry about that. I had stuffed green peppers for, so you'll have to excuse me. Number 1 start, Beavis Ortiz, the B-plus starting pitcher in a losing effort, goes 8 innings, gives up 8 hits, 3 earned runs, and 2 walks.
Yeah. Second star of the game, the B-minus ranked number 34 first basewoman. I'd trade for her today. Helena Bigsby, 4 for 4, scoring a run.
And then the third star, A-plus ranked Charlie Best, the relief pitcher, came in, pitched 3 1/3 innings, and racked up 1 strikeout. And that was it. Gamer stats, Tommy G with 1 hit, 1 RBI, 1 great catch, what's a good hit though? You got an RBI. 1 base stolen, and 5 strikeouts for a contribution of 49%. Pete J with 4 hits, 1 great catch, and 5 strikeouts with a contribution of 51%. I'm getting really tired of this not being able to hit crud. I just cannot even.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and if we do hit, we're going to hit like, it's going to be a 10 run. Well, that's a disappointing loss to one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah.
We had to fight tooth and nail to beat the other worst place team.
Yeah, went 13 innings.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you look at the Nemesis, who are just,
Yeah.
they're unstoppable.
Yeah.
So we're 3 games behind them now and falling.
Yeah. Yeah. Shoreline's breathing down our necks.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so there's some news to talk about, so we may as well talk about it. All right. Player movement late in the season. Marsha Brown offended a Warblers coach and was replaced by Gabby Ganez. Wow, those are some big names. Marsha Brown, the A-ranked 31-year-old right fielder outfielder, she was making $14.4 million. Known mostly for her speed at 91. She's great at everything. They bring in Gabby Ganez as a C-ranked 35-year-old right field catcher. They lose double digits in everything. She's mostly known for her fielding, which is still 23 below Marsha Brown. That's a money saver. They're going to pay her $1.7 million to be a Warbler.
Yeah. And then Miguel Duke gets signed onto the Heaters to replace Layla Buckberger.
Ooh.
Layla Buckberger, the B-minus 35-year-old closing pitcher, known mostly for her junk. She's also walk prone in a K-Dud. Was making $3,600,000. They're going to bring in Miguel Duke, who's a 27-year-old relief pitcher who's also walk prone. He's known mostly for his junk. They gained some on the junk, but they're going to lose a little bit on velocity and quite a bit on accuracy. Yeah. They also lose in power and connectivity at home plate in the offensive.
Yeah, they wanted to make sure they got someone who was ball prone.
Yeah.
They didn't want to give that up.
They don't want to lose that. So, poor performance by the Beewolves. There's no two ways about it. You've come up against a bad team and you can't score more than 1 run.
Yeah.
That's not good. You can't get more than 5 hits. It's not Beewolf baseball. That's not how we do things.
No, it's not. It's a crying shame. I'm gonna go cry about it for a while. Well, we won't dwell on it too much longer. We just over the hour mark. We'll close things off here. We're gonna be on the road next. Where are we gonna be? Somewhere.
I don't know. Somewhere. Let me see. Schedule is the next game is against the Arctics.
Arctics. All right. We'll see you up Tacoma. All right. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.